Mr. Dawson, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, Mr. Chairman, members of the Board of Supervisors. My name is Purvis Dawson. I'm a lifelong resident of Fairfax County, as well as a deacon at Calvary Road Baptist Church and the chairman of the trustee board. I'm here today to express my disappointment in the board's failure to adopt a proclamation to honor Church Heritage Recognition Day, a day to honor the contributions made by Christian churches throughout Fairfax County. I would also like to publicly thank Supervisors Harity and Stork for their support with the proposed proclamation. I listened to the board's October 22nd comments closely, which included portions of the speech President Reagan gave and the need for the board to remain neutral. Supervisor Harity noted that the board has previously issued proclamations specific to other religions and faith communities for their work they so graciously performed in the betterment of Fairfax County. A proclamation request for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints by Supervisor Lusk and Stork. A proclamation requesting designating April 2024 as Sikh Awareness and Appreciation Month by the chairman. I find it ironic and perplexing that there were no discussions and or concerns raised about separation of church and state, and for the board to remain neutral for these proclamations. It appears on face value that there's a double standard of application being applied. Recognitions of Christian heritage is not new and unheard of in the Commonwealth of Virginia. For example, the governor's office honors Christian Heritage Week yearly. In this year's proclamation, March 10th through the 16th, 2024, one of the whereas statements read, "The founders of our country were great men and women from many religious denominations, races, and cultures who came here from all over the world to establish a country with liberty and justice for all, and the Christian faith is an integral part of the rich heritage in Virginia." Regarding the lawsuit Calvary Road Baptist Church was party to, the lawsuit was filed on behalf of Christian churches and organizations throughout the Commonwealth of Virginia. We held that the Virginia Values Act of 2020 infringed upon our religious convictions and beliefs. The government should not be able to dictate how a congregation and or religious organizations must think, what we must believe, who we must hire and preach or teach in our churches and our Christian schools, as well as what insurance coverage we must have, even if it violates our moral and religious conscience and our deeply held religious beliefs. One of our deeply held religious convictions at CRBC is God created man and woman, and the institution of marriage is between man and woman, as it's written in the Holy Bible. We believe in the sanctity of life. Our religious beliefs and convictions are protected rights by both the U.S. and Virginia Constitution. And I'll close by thanking you for allowing me to come, but I would ask you to go back and look at the Vlaming versus West Point School Board case, because in that language from the Virginia Supreme Court, it says that the government may not substantially burden the exercise of religion unless doing so in the least restrictive means available to prevent overt acts against public safety, peace, and good order. And I thank you for your time. And I will close by telling you that there's not a Sunday service, there's not a Wednesday service, there's not a time that our church doors aren't open, that we say a prayer for each and every one of you, that God gives you wisdom to govern with the wisdom of Solomon, and you make the right decisions. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Dawson. Appreciate your testimony. Speaker number 7.